So today I just had an urge to share what came up for me yesterday after attending a business event. It was really inspiring business event, so that was great. But this morning I woke up and I just felt like a massive business failure. And actually, when I was at the event yesterday, I kind of felt like, "Oh, I don't feel like I should be here. I don't feel like I'm a proper business owner." And there's a lot of stuff that's come up feeling like that as a failure. And I realised we have lots of messages that we're told when we're becoming business owners or running our businesses, and their version of its success and what that looks like. And the versions of success yesterday were very much like grow, build a big agency, and people talking about like £500,000 turnover and stuff. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? And people asking you like, oh, who are you with? And then you just like, oh yeah, it's just me. And that like just me thing, and that saying that you don't want to take on staff, and you're really happy working with small businesses. And yeah, it was really interesting, and I really noticed myself struggling to kind of stand and be proud in what I decided to do. And I've really been reflecting it, and it is one of the reasons why I do struggle going to networking and business events, because I feel like everyone's sort of like trying to one-upmanship each other, and there's not as much talk about like what do you love doing and what difference are you making. It's more about like growth and like connecting and networking and clients, and even some of the language. I remember I was like sharing a problem that I was experiencing, and it was like pipelines, and I was like, what is all this stuff? And I was like, all of it made me go like, ugh. And then I was like, gosh, maybe I'm not even a proper business owner. And that's been coming up quite a bit. And then what's helped me is going, do I really want that? Because I'm comparing myself and going, well, I'm not as successful as those people. I'm not as this as those people. I'd never be able to do that. I'm not winning all these big jobs like that. And what am I doing wrong? And that's what I was asking myself. And then I realized, I went, do I really want that? And I'd look and I was like, no, I don't want that lifestyle. Like, I want freedom. I want to have joy. I want to create. And a lot of those, as you grow, and I am a big fan of The Company of One. It's a great book. As you grow, you lose like that kind of human touch. You're not working on the projects as much. You're just more like managing and doing budgets, and it's like bigger business stuff, and like strategic, I suppose. But yeah, it's like I probably wouldn't be spending much time being creative, and I love working one-on-one with clients. And growth for me is like each time I do a project, how can I make it better for the person? How can I have more impact? And what can I do? And then also to have space to explore other creative ideas. So yeah, and it came to me that I was like, I'm still a creative person, and like my big vision isn't like I want to be an entrepreneur and I want to grow and have offices and that type of thing. I was like, I've got to be comfortable with that, but also I can't expect myself to, be on that level and be kind of going after all these awards. But it's really hit me, and I'm still kind of dealing with that feeling of I suppose an imposter in the business world. And yeah, it's been nice more online, I suppose, finding other people that share the same values, and, having like a soulful life is really important, and a connection to nature, and, meditating to me, and doing yoga and drawing and expressing, as well as doing business. And it felt like more serious yesterday, and I felt a bit like a teenager still. So that's what's come up, and I had a big wobble. And I think when you think everyone's like having a great time, I thought it would be useful to just share that this morning I really did feel like a failure, and yesterday, and I was like, am I even running a proper business? What am I doing here? That's come up. Yeah. So if you've gone to an event or you've had a chat with someone and they've made you feel like that, then yeah, feel free to share if it feels good, because I think knowing that we're not alone helps. And it just reminded me I'm very sensitive to these things. So actually go to events, and there are been some lovely events where I feel like people are similar to me, and the chat are more around, like, what are we doing? What's the positive impact we're having? How can we make ourselves better for, like, do things that are better for the planet and better for people? And, it's not just about scaling and growth and profit and winning business all the time. And obviously those things are important. I know we all have to make money. But yeah, it just made me reflect on, what do I really want? And do I really want that? So if you do find yourself comparing yourself to others and other business owners, kind of look at what's behind it. So, yes, I could have that, but do I really want to work 7 days a week for the next 5 years and experience a lot of stress? Can I handle that stress? And I think, we're all different humans, and there's only like our path of success is the thing that matters to us. So someone else's path is generally, completely different to ours. Thank you for listening. And yeah, it's been quite nice to do a little video instead of writing. So if you've enjoyed it, let me know. It is a little bit more stressful for me to do a video than just type, but I'm proud of myself for doing this. And yeah, thanks for listening, and feel free to share with me, as I said before.